Okay, hello guys. Let me just mute my sounds here from there. Okay, so I'm going to be doing something from Think Fun called Gravity Maze. It's one of my Christmas gifts. It's a falling marble logic game, also aka puzzle thing. The first thing I've ever played from Think Fun, pretty much the first thing they ever really made, was Rush Hour. And I actually got a deluxe Rush Hour pack when I was younger. It pretty much had every Rush Hour expansion and the original game. It was like 500 different puzzles. It was really great. I loved it. And it was the only one I actually played for a while. There's a lot of people that copied Rush Hour. It's the first one of its kind, or one of the first. And it was really interesting. So Think Fun makes really good puzzle games. I wish there was always more puzzles. There's only 60. I always feel like I wish there was like 100. I think in another one I got, because I got 3 of these Think Fun things for Christmas, and one of them was like 50, and the other was like 40. It was like, you know, this is the longest, and this one seems very interesting, so why not? There's also one of the other ones require batteries, so I was just like, okay. So how I have this set up is I'm going to have the cards here, so you can see what I see. And I will tell you what I need on each one, and we'll learn how to play. So first things first, we have the instructions. So the object for each challenge, use the towers shown under the add to grid to build a maze that will carry a marble from the start position to the targeted tower. The target tower is this red tower over here. So in this case, we have to place the target tower here, according to my thingy-bajiggy. Does it say which way I have to face? Okay, so if you see there are black dots that show there's 2 on the sides, like these sides, and then there's like, it depends on the side, like there's 2 here and 1 here. That's how I have to set it up. So there are multiple ways to set this up. And can I snap it on? Yep. Okay, it's pretty, how hard is it to get it off? Not too hard. Okay, good. And so the other tower I would need in this case is a 3 tower, which needs to be placed like so. Okay. Simple enough. Alright, so I'll move this like this so you can actually see what I'm doing. I'll be moving it around multiple times so you can kind of see what's happening because of the towers, how they work. It's kind of hard to see prospectively. The object is to hit this red target. This is the start position. And yeah. And then these are the ones I add to grid. So I have to add a purple and a gray to the grid. So this looks like it'll be a very introductory thing. A 3, a 2, and a 1. So this looks like it'll be pretty simple. Okay. Sometimes the start position will include a stack of towers. So it'll be the outer layer, and then the inner layer, and then the inner layer. So it could be stacked onto each other. That'll be crazy when it starts getting to that point. Alright. The outermost square will always represent the tower placed to the closest to the grid. The innermost will be okay. Okay. Is there something that shows... Okay, if there's a white dot in the center, like on this card, that means that's the starting position. Okay. So what happens if I was to place a marble down right now? I'll probably go slingshotting down. I don't know how much momentum this gets. Okay, it has a lot of momentum, so I gotta be careful. I can place the ball there. Right here, I got a little nice hole. Alright. Select the towers underneath the add to grid for use in the challenge. Any towers not shown on the card will not be used. Place one of the marbles in the marble holder on the game grid. Okay, steps to play. Place all the towers under the add grid to build your marble maze. I cannot move anything else, I assume. That's already been predetermined. For the add to grid towers, the exact location and orientation of the towers will not be given. However, you will be told whether a tower should be placed horizontally or vertically. Okay, so if this square right here is a small square, it must be placed vertically, like this. I assume is vertically. And then horizontally is this, if it's a rectangle. It must be placed like that. Okay, simple enough. Once you feel that you've created a successful maze, drop the marble in this position. You win if you figure it out. Hooray! Building rules. Towers shown on the grid in the challenge card illustration must stay in their fixed location and cannot be rotated or moved in a different cell. Towers must be connected using the ends with the fringe. So there's these little fringes here. I can't just place it on like an opening or something. Like, this is an illegal move. They have to be able to connect by fringes. Or is this illegal? No, something like this is allowed? No. See, I can't place it there. It doesn't go there. So I can't do that. Okay, simple enough. Towers can be stacked, but never more than 3 towers high. So it can only go up 3 towers, okay? Additional towers cannot be stacked on the top of the start position of the targeted tower. Okay, so I can't stack something on the start position right here. Okay. A tower cannot be suspended above the start position on the target tower. Okay, so it can't be above it. 2 horizontal towers cannot be stacked on top of each other because there's no flange connection to keep them together. So horizontal towers stacking is illegal. Oh, I guess this isn't really a horizontal tower, but I mean, like, if it was like another long one. Okay, simple enough. Any horizontal towers that are suspended above the grid must be held up by at least 2 support towers. So it can't just hang like this. It needs at least 2. Simple enough. Horizontal towers cannot never hang over, extend beyond the edge of the grid. Sounds common sense. A marble can never drop more than 1 level at a time. So according to this diagram, it cannot fall here and then go into, okay, so let's just say I had this here. Like that there. It can't just fly into it like that. It has to actually, it has to be connected. And a marble can never drop onto a flat, apparently. So some of these I'm guessing have a flat thing where it's just a flat landing. You cannot do that. Okay, so it can't go down 2, it has to go down 1. Okay, it can go down 1 though, that's allowed. A marble can never travel horizontally for more than 1 unit at a time before rolling on another ramp. That doesn't make sense. Marble can never travel horizontally for more than 1 unit at a time before rolling down to another ramp, reaching the target tower. It'll lose too much momentum. Okay, so you can't have it go across 2 horizontal things. Okay, and that's all the rules. Alright, so 8 minutes of the rules done. About the inventor. Create your own challenges. You can just play around and have fun building all neat structures while you're building. Don't underestimate your own abilities. Try hand design some few challenges of your own. Well, if any of you also have this, feel free to do so. Anyway. So let's begin. So the first puzzle seems pretty simple. We have a 2, we have a 1, and we have to place them, marble being dropped right here. I lost my marble. This is probably why they told you to put it in the marble holder. It was on my pants. Here we go. Alright. So what's going to happen is it's going to fall, and the logical, there's some sideways, but I don't think we want a sideways. In fact, the most logical thing seems to be just to place, there's a slide right here. It's hard to see, but it's just an up and down slide. That's all it is right here. So I'm going to place that there. Seems logical. And it's going to fall here, and then this also is another slide. So we just place it here. And the rule was 2 or more is not allowed. But other than that, that's the solution. Pretty simple puzzle. Naturally. Is there a way I can remove this? And if you look at the solution, that was it. Of course, that was the easiest. You can't expect them all to be this easy. Usually in these Think Fun thing, the first 10 are easy, but actually in this case, it's the first 15. So now we have a thing. That seems logical. A thing. Challenge will be finding these. We got this. And I guess I should put them where I see them because it'll be easier for me to kind of do so. And then we got a blue tower. Ooh, interesting. And it's going to be placed like this. And it's not going to be there, it's going to be right here. Alright. This is a big contraption. And we get to add a orange, or a yellow, whatever you want to call it, purple, gray, and a light green, by the looks of it. Okay, this is another 4 tower. Okay, cool. So, how am I going to do this? They all have to be placed vertically. It's going to fall here. It looks like it's going to be pretty simple. It's just going to be, since I have 4 towers, a 4, 3, 2, and a 1. It's going to be 4, 3, 2, 1, bam, finish. So the trick is going to be going around that corner. So I think I'm going to want an up-down right, or yeah, just a straight up-down right here. No reason I shouldn't have that. And how about we, because I'm going to need to go around this corner. The problem is going around this corner is not easy. There is a flat I can do, but I don't know if the flat is going to be like how that really works, or if it's going to be kind of flimsy. But I do have a flat. The only other options I have are, actually, I have an up-down right here, and I can just have it fall in there and then change direction. So that's not going to be as complicated as I thought. And then the rest is just like the earlier solution. Boop. Except I placed that one wrong. How, this has to be placed like this, right? Okay, so actually, yeah, it's forced this direction, so actually it's not around that corner. I have to immediately turn right here. I'm going to have to immediately go this way. Go immediately this way, and then I'm going to have to turn again. Okay, I got to keep that in mind. If I don't keep that in mind, I'm going to be in a world of pain. Otherwise, though, I think this is the solution. Awesome. I'll redo that in case you want to see it from a different angle, because that was kind of a little strange. See it from this angle, how it looks. Pretty cool. Okay. So, that's that solution. Looks like I'm right. Alright, puzzle 3 is going to be another pretty interesting one, actually. If you can see that card. The opening is right here, but the launch is right here. So even though they're next to each other, they can't actually help each other. So, let's see. This is going to be here. This one is going to be here. If I can find it. Okay. And we get to add the same colors again. Okay. So, it's going to fall this way. It seems like I just want to go in a circle. It seems the most logical. In fact, that's probably just it. So, nothing too hard. Where's the up-down? Right there. And another up-down. Puzzle finished. Let's see, let me turn it so you can see the majority of it. And it went in. And that is the solution. Where do you go? Alright. Okay, so now we got a lot of pre-placed ones. Interesting. Okay. So, just so you know, I'm going to do the beginners by themselves, the intermediates, then the advances I might do. It'll take a little longer because that's when it gets hard. Intermediate, I'll be fine. I've never been in trouble with intermediate. Some people do, but that's usually people that don't do puzzles for a hobby. I do puzzles for a hobby, though, so I find intermediates to be as simple as beginners. But they're a little more complex, of course, don't get me wrong, but Alright, so I have to place this like this. Oh, that's okay. So there's going to be a vertical swoosh in here, just so you guys know. It's going to be a turn in there. It has to happen. And we got the light green, which has to go here. We got the blue, which has to be the 2. And the 2 has to be placed here. It is not the launch spot, believe it or not. And the orange is right here. The orange is the launch spot. And I get to use a gray and another purple. Alright, let's look at this baby. So, from what I see, I'm launching into here, and it's swooshing onto a flat surface. So the flat surface means it's going to go across right here. So I'm going to want it to drop into a purple right here. Once it drops into a purple, it will go across right here, and then it's going to fall into another thing where it does a turn. Interesting. Okay. It's going to be a little tricky to actually get in here. Here, I'll do this. Cannot place it like that. Okay. I'm going to have to combine these a little bit. There we go. Okay. Alright. It is a little tricky, there we go, to get that when they're snapped together. Okay, so the plan is it's going to swoosh in here, go across the blue, fall into the purple. Let me see if I can get some better angle. Then I'm going to go across the yellow into here and then curve into here. I wish there was a cool angle I could show this, but here's what it looks like. Goes in. You probably could see that pretty well, actually. So that's actually pretty cool. Huh. That's the solution. Yep. I apparently didn't place the black correctly, but you know what? I wasn't sure where the right snap-on spot was. Apparently this is how I was supposed to place it. I guess the snap-ons are for only if it's on top, so maybe I gotta remember that rule. Okay, but otherwise this is just up, down, if it's placed vertically. Okay. I guess this one's special though. You don't really know what is vertical, you know. Anyway. I guess it's always vertical, and this means vertical as if this is on top, or this, if it's on bottom. Okay. I guess that's how I know the difference between vertical. Vertical will always have that, so I guess that's what I need to know. Okay. So next one is this card. Let's get show on the road. Alright, we finally get our first tower on a tower. Go figure. So what we have is this place. It's pretty much, this is going to always be placed the same for now. I mean, it could be a fall-in thing, but for the most part it looks like we're doing sideways for a while. And then we have a purple with the green on top of it. So the purple is placed like so. And then the green is placed like so. Oh boy, that's a tower. And I think I read that correctly. It's outer first, inner second. Okay. Yes, outer first, inner second. Okay. Alright, so we have a slide this way. Darn it. But we get to add a lot of stuff. We get to add a gray, a blue, a purple, an orange, and then the last green in the box. There's actually 2 grays in the box. Interesting. So, alright, what do we do here? So much choices. Let's see if you guys can see. Multiply place vertically. Alright. So it's going to slide this way, and we have to end this way. It's sliding towards you guys, and I need to get in through here. So, since this is a 6 tower high, something easily I can do is have a slide down this way. I think that's probably going to be it. And you know what, in fact, this isn't really hard. It is a beginner. I should know these things. It's just a pure slide down, but it starts 6 high. But we have the 3, 2, 1 everything, so We don't have to stack any or anything like that. All pretty common sense. And this is going to look weird. Let me see if I can show you at a better angle. Yeah, here we go. This will be a good angle for you guys. Yep, that worked. Darn. Let's see that again. Hold on. Let's see that again. Camera, it's so fast the camera can't keep up with it. You can tell. There we go. Alright, cool. And that is probably the solution. I know I'm tearing it apart, but it worked, so I assume it's correct. Alright. Next. I can go a little faster now that I understand this a little bit better. That's the wrong side. What the heck is the right side? Well, that's the right side. Okay, this will be easy. Literally, these beginner ones are just hold your hand ones, I swear. Because we get a 4, a 3, a 2, and a 1. I'm getting green as 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, again. So, blah. Still same stuff. Nothing new. I need to sort this out better for next video. Alright, so 4, slide that way. 3, I like to do, I'm going to drop the marble every time though, because I actually like it. I know it'll work, but I'm going to drop it anyway. Because maybe it won't work, and I don't think it'll work. You know? But this is going to get really interesting when it gets to intermediate, is really when these think puzzles get really interesting. This is just kind of designed to get you used to the concept. Here we go. You couldn't really see that, but it worked. I'll show you. I want you to see it though, because it's kind of cool to see. And even if it's something you've seen before. It'll get really cool when we start getting horizontal stuff, I assume, though. We're going to get crazy tricks and stuff. Gravity is your friend, though. But I think that's the correct solution. Actually, I don't even think it worked. Okay, we get our first vertical, finally. Or horizontal, sorry. 2 purples is all we get. And the other purple fell. Let me just put these down here. It'll be easier for me to... Okay. And we get an orange to start off with. Okay, so we got this here. Oops. Got this here. So we got a vertical and a horizontal, 2 purples. It's kind of close together too, and it's forced to fall this way and right here. So I have to play one horizontally. I cannot just flat out just do a drop maze thing. I don't even think that could work. It couldn't work. Okay, so I might actually have a little trouble here. Otherwise, though, I think this is going to have to happen. So it's going to be this. Okay, I can see what I got to do then. Where's the sideways? Okay, so how this works is there's a sideways that hits a dead end. There's a sideways that doesn't hit a dead end. And I don't think I can suspend it, though. The thing is one of the rules was, okay, and I figured it out. One of the rules is we can't suspend it unless there's more than 2 combined. And this is going to have to snap like this. I don't see it any other way. So now it's going to turn in like this. It's going to turn in there and it'll drop in there like this. Interesting solution. So let's see it in action. And I failed. Hardcore. That's right, because it's not... It needs to fall in. So let me do this. See, this is why you test it. So it falls in, falls in, falls in, and goes in there. Okay. There we go. Solution card shows that these 2s are right there. Yep. Okay. Cool. Alright. Simple solution. Alright. We got 7 more beginners, and that's when the video will end, and I'll do intermediate next time. It'll start getting more interesting. I could just skip the beginners, but you know what? My family had to pay good money for what they got me, because I didn't get all three from the same person, so they had to pay good money. I'm going to utilize all of it and do every single puzzle, even if they're ridiculously easy to the point where I don't even need to do it. Alright, so a blue and a green is all we got. Fun stuff. Alright, so it looks just the same, right? We're going to fall this way. They both have to be placed vertically, so that means I'm going to have to use those sideways on this green. And I'm going to have to use the other fall for this blue. If you can see, there's a fall right here, so that means it's going to fall right there. I can't do that. There we go. Yeah, I can. So it's going to fall in there, it's going to fall here, and then there's turns on the bottom of this green. There's some turns right here. So I'm going to use one of those turns to turn it in. This one's going to be really hard to see, so let me turn it. You can see all the action. And let's go. There wasn't much to see. Other than that, though, that's the solution. Simple. Alright, so next we got... We gotta take finally the other orange out of the box. There's one black left in the box, so I got the purple. Okay, so we got a red right here. A purple right here. Oops. Enjoyment. Oops. Where's the two? Are these purples different? It's interesting because it says I don't place this sideways, but oh, like this. Okay, I see it now. I mean, they have to be the same. Okay, and then this is the drop spot. All right. Then we get a purple and an orange. So, So, let's see here. It drops here. It's going to fall here. So, we're going to want another orange, maybe, or purple. Because actually, the orange has a fall. Oh. It doesn't have a side turn. There's no side turn for the orange. Or the yellow. Looks orange. There's no side turn here either. The side turn is right here, actually, so I'm going to have to use that. But that means... Where's the entrance anyway? It's right here. It has to be here. Okay, this might actually be the first hard one. Go figure. Yep, this has to be placed like this, so I have to use this turn. I'm going to have to, with what I got. Because I have to place these two right here. There's no other way around. There's no clever tricks. I can do an across right here to where it goes across. Did I place it correctly? But that across is just going to hit the top of the purple, which means I need another drop right here. It has to happen. Whoops. Hold on. Okay. Which means I need another turn there. I need another drop, but I can't do another drop. Or can I? I can't. The best I could do for a drop is right there. Oh yeah, I can do that. Okay. So, I don't know the best way to show this. Probably this. Here we go. Yep. Okay, that one's a little trickier. Okay. Interesting. You can tell we're getting close to the end of the beginner stack. We're getting to the intermediate stack, which is orange instead of... And then the advanced is blue and the experts are red. Experts are usually pain in the necks. It was that case in Rush Hour. I think even in the Rush Hour expansion there was something after expert. And I tried one of them and I was like completely dumbfounded. But this is when I was a kid. I haven't tried since. I haven't retried it. Alright, so we got a red that has to go there. A blue. Even the intermediates kind of struggled me a little bit as a kid. I say now that they probably won't, because they probably won't. But, you know. And then a green right there. Two facing, so like this. And an orange, a purple, a green, and a gray. Okay. So our end goal is right here. We have to drop it here. So it's going to fall. The end goal's here. 3 is going to have to go here. 1, 2, 3. And then 1's going to have to go here. So that helps me figure out at least placement. I could do a turn right. I could do a turn right here, or a fall. Doesn't matter. I'm going to want to go across here, but I can't. Wow, I can't do any of that. Shoot. I guess I could place one here, actually. If I turn this, hold on. Anyway, right here is a turn right up here. So I could go 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, finish. So I think that's what I'm going to have to do, because it's going to fall. I need this other 4 to fall into this district to do a turn, which is going to fall into the 3, the 2, and the 1. Okay, I solved it. 4, 3, because there's no way to get over to this side, so it has to be right here in the middle. 3, 2, 1. Bingo. Good to go. It's probably the best direction to show it. Boom. All right. Yeah, if you're not watching that, you're gonna miss it in a flash. I'm just saying. Like if you don't notice that I'm doing that, or I'm about to do it, maybe I should do a 3, 2, 1 go, so you can be ready to look, in case you're doing multiple tasks. That's correct, though. Should check that before I actually... Whatever. Alright, so... text message. This is Sparta. Interesting. Alright, so... lost the red. Red goes here. Green goes here. So all this time I spent to set up just to quickly finish it. That's why I can't wait to get to the harder difficulties, because it'll be more worth it. And a blue and an orange probably will be as easy as the rest. So I will set this up a little bit better so you guys don't have to see me struggle finding everything. So blue and a green, we're going to want to go, it's going to be a turn in, it has to be. So this is a fall right here. It's got to be a fall, a fall. That's easy. Well, that's common sense. The 2 fall, there's a 2 fall right here. I guess the 2 fall is not what I want. I want a 1 fall. Actually, here. 2 fall right there. Then I could set this up to where it's a 1 fall right here, and then it turns into it. And these beginner ones also help you kind of understand the pieces a bit better. 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. Correct. But it does help to notice, because it's hard to understand what these are really if you don't utilize them for a few times, you know. This is really cool though. It's pretty simple. Of course, usually these are pretty simple. And the wonder thing though is when you start getting simple, but then when you start getting the more complicated stuff, you realize it's maybe not the simplest thing in the world. That's the wonders of puzzles. Take the simple and make it complicated. Take the complicated and make it a nightmare. That's the rules of drawing. Let's be honest. Take something that's already pretty complicated and make it into a mess. Anyway. Okay, so we gotta start here. Whee! It's gonna go down 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's pretty simple. Well, the only one that's a 4 is this one, so go figure. The orange is There's 2 oranges, so that has to happen. I'm guessing the orange, we just use the 1, reverse the spot it's at. Whoops. Make sure it's all straight. That's probably the best way to view it. No, it hinders your view. It's the tower. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. These are starting to become brainless. These beginners. Alright, let's see here. But yeah, I don't know, I don't expect anybody watching this to have this, unless maybe you bought it and you wanted to see if anybody had videos on it. That's kind of cool. You found me, found my Drawd channel. You might not like Drawd, but you might enjoy this. I have 2 more of these Think Funs on the way after that I've finished this one, so we have to drop it on the 2, and these all have to be placed vertically. Interesting. So the entrance is here. So that means I'm going to have to do turn, turn, turn. Or straight, turn, straight. And that actually seems much more logical. So I'm going to place the orange. It has a nice straight path right here. You can see I put my hand everywhere. Then we're going to do a turn on the blue, which means we got to do something. Actually, I don't need this green. The problem I'm finding is the blue is the only one with the straight path on the bottom, which means it's going to have to go here. Or I could do 2 straights. Okay, here's what we can do. The blue, does it have a turn? Does not have a turn. Because I could still jump down. I can go straight until I get to here. And is there a turn on the blue? A turn? Nope. There's only a straight for the orange. It's the only opportunity I'm going to get. Or to immediately get it down onto the bottom level. What happens if I immediately get it down to the bottom level? That's not going to help me. Oh, okay, I can see it now. So I have a blue here. It's going to have a straight on the bottom. It has a straight on the bottom. I'm going to have the orange fall right here. And then this is going to instead be a straight right in the same spot. Alright. Best way to show it, I suppose, is this. Like that. There we go. So we're going to drop it from the purple. 3, 2, 1, go. Finish. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Alright. They give you 2 extra marbles just in case. It's kind of funny. Unless we might get multiple marble puzzles. Because they give us more than 1 marble. I don't know if they're extras or I don't see any. Looks like just 1 marble. But multiple marble puzzles could be interesting. Maybe somebody that has this could try to do that. We got to do 2 puzzles in the same system. 2 paths. In any case, we're just 2 more beginners and this video is done. And we actually get to start getting some challenging stuff. More challenging stuff, I should say. It's still going to be easy for me, but I say that now and watch me struggle. A gray on top of a green, huh? Where did I put them? I'm missing a green. That's right. Okay, let's just stack them right there. It'll be easier. So a gray on top of a green. The green has to be placed like this. And the gray has to be placed like this. Okay, and it has to drop right here. It's dropping from a 5 without the 5. And it's probably because we need the blue, the orange, the green, and not the green. The blue, the orange, the purple, and the gray. The other gray that I haven't taken out of the box yet. Alright, so let's see here. Elmo's World. Okay, I don't know. Okay, so we got end here, which means I'm going to have to place 2 here, 2 here. Simple again. Straightforward path. Because the fall's right here. So it's a slide across, so whatever I'm going to have a 4, 3. 3 still goes this direction. 2, 1. Well, the only one with the 1 on the bottom, well, it's pretty simple. That 1 has to go there. Let's assume the 2 has to go here. Because why would I be using those for other ones, right? So now it's between which one do I put where? Well, apparently the blue has a drop down right on this level, so let's just put the blue here. Tower it with that one, and then tower it across, and you can go across and look all pretty. Okay, cool stuff. Let's see it in action. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I got stuck. Why did it get stuck? It's probably because something is not right. Alright. Why did that get stuck? Oh, I placed the straight in the wrong direction, probably. Yeah? Maybe I didn't snap it in correctly. Should be it. Should be the solution. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, that's the solution. Maybe I don't know. Has to be, yeah. Okay, it's probably how yeah, they placed it the direction I originally placed it. See, I don't know. Whatever. Maybe I just didn't snap it in correctly. Okay. Oh gosh, another sideways one on the last beginner. Finally another sideways one. I was wondering about that. Horizontal, I should say. So I'm gonna set this up better next time, don't worry. So we get a green that has to go horizontally, and a purple that has to go vertically, and a red and a yellow that's immediately placed. And the yellow is the drop. And I think I see how this is going to be. Because the green is 4 long, guess what I cannot do? Shoot, it's going to be hard. I can't place it here because it's too big. Fun! I just realized colorblind people probably won't like this. Anyway. Alright, so for the last one. Well, darn. I see what I'm going to have to do. That is kind of cool. This is going to be a very good puzzle. So we know we can't place this here, and over here it's useless. Right here it is too big, or too far away. I can't get another vertical. So it needs to go right here. I mean, I need a turn that goes in there. So what can I do to do that? Shoot. Something the same, yeah. So I need it to be like that. There we go. So now it will fall in there and turn in there. So you're wondering, okay, it's falling this way. How's it going to get it back over? That's what's really cool about this solution. I'm actually thrilled to do this. We have it fall this way, but immediately fall back, and then have it go across this row, fall in, go around like this. This is going to be cool. Let's watch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was awesome. I want to do that again. I'm sorry. I love that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's awesome. It's the solution. Alright, that's the end of the beginners. I'll see you guys next time for the intermediate.